too. Coming up next, John Goodman portrays one of baseball's legends in The Babe.
He ain't human, he's an animal. Nope. He's a god.
He's down! He's down!
That's John Goodman, and that is the electrifying moment everybody remembers from the legend of Babe Ruth, the day he allegedly called his shot and hit a home run during the 1932 World Series. The Babe is a movie that wants to tell the truth behind the legend, but I don't think it does, and I'm not sure I'd want to know the truth if it did want to tell it. This is a sad movie about a sad man, and although the ads make it look like a comedy, the experience of seeing it is more like living with an alcoholic relative. Sure, the Babe was able to drink all night and hit home runs all day, at least for a while, but his first wife, played here by Trini Alvarado, finally had enough and left with their adopted child. She couldn't stand the infidelity, the drunkenness, and the immaturity.
Order 4 women at one time? What are you? Some kind of animal?
And his second wife, a Ziegfeld Follies girl, played by Kelly McGillis, has to stand up for him when the Yankees cast him into the baseball wilderness.
That stadium down the street is the house that Ruth built, Buster. When the Black Sox threw the series, baseball almost went under, but that overgrown child kept the people coming. He saved baseball.
Even the movie's high points lead to low points later on. This is the famous moment when the Babe makes a promise to a sick kid.
Babe's gonna sock you a home run in the game tomorrow. Would that make you feel better, Johnny? Two.
Now, that's an inspiring scene, all right, but it comes back to haunt us in the fictionalized ending when the Babe hits 3 home runs in his last game, and then that kid, that very same kid, who is now a grown man, jumps out of the stands and tells the Babe he saved his life years earlier, and here's the autographed ball back that you gave me on what you thought was my deathbed. Endings like that went out in the 40s. Maybe they went out in the 30s. John Goodman is perfectly cast in the movie's title role, and you can see here how good he would have been in a better screenplay, but The Babe is a thoroughly routine and mediocre project that uses all the standard Hollywood psychological cliches, but fails to get under the skin of this American legend. Babe Ruth may have hit a lot of home runs, but here, he's only a pathetic 4.
Actually, I thought it was a very bad movie too. But I would judge it simply on the so-called high points. You attack the low points, which I think are interesting if you're going to write them well.
Yeah.
So I admire that attempt. But on the high points, this is the most cornball kind of movie in the way it was made. And I'm going to have to fault the director, Arthur Hiller, by name. His pattern is high point, cut to the next scene. High point, cut to the next scene. I mean, the way that the little kids thing is handled, that's really amateurish, Roger. It's not thrilling. It's not informed about baseball. In the last few years, we've had so many smart baseball movies, from Bull Durham to the raucous Major League to the picture that this film would like to be, the natural, which showing the grandeur of the great gesture, the great home run, and the way that Barry Levinson filmed that. I mean, this picture looks like maybe a 10-year-old movie of the week. It's that bad.
Yeah, I was really disappointed too, and you know, they did a masterpiece of cutting the trailer.
I didn't see it.
Walking into this movie,
I didn't see it.
I was expecting a great film. Coming up next, Deep Cover, a police thriller about an undercover cop looking to bust a chain of drug dealers.
Because there's only one rule in this game, John. Don't blow your cover.